And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, let's kick it off with that storm tracker because it is clear. We're continuing to see those clear skies, which means once again, sun during the day, cool at night. Unfortunately, that does mean it is cold at night. We've been seeing inch closer and closer to those 30s in the Tetons, to those 40s in the Snake River Plain and the Central Mountains. So it has been getting colder at night. So expect that very similar pattern tonight. But that does mean as well as we move into tomorrow, quickly warm up. As I zoom out, not much in the way of clouds moving in for tomorrow either. So we're staying clear. All that moisture is mostly to the south of us. So we're staying clear. Those temperatures are going to get back up into those mid-90s here in the Snake River Plain, mid-80s for the Tetons. So we are going to continue to see that summer-like weather even though we are already in September. We're going to expect to see that temperature start to drop off eventually in the middle of this month. But for right now, sticking to those warmer temperatures. Future tracker, once again, it seems like I don't even have it playing until around 2 p.m. You see that quick flare-up of clouds in the Central Mountains and a little bit of showers here and there, but for the most part, everywhere else staying clear. Snake River Plain, not seeing any of those clouds move their way, as well as over the Tetons, who are on the cold side compared to everyone else, but still seeing above average temperatures. Now, as we hit tonight, another clear night for the Snake River Plain, so expect to see those temperatures back down, edging ever closely to those 40s, 52 in Pocatello, 56 in Idaho Falls. So we're continuing to see those temperatures slowly drop towards those upper 40s. Now, as we hit the Central Mountains, however, clear night, once again, those mid-50s edging closer to those 40s, 53 in Chalice, Salmon at 59, and 41 in Stanley, which is one of the colder temperatures on the map for tonight, but not as cold as Yellowstone, 39, scattered clouds for the highlands in western Wyoming. So you see a cloud here and there, but for the most part, staying on those cooler temperatures and edging ever closer to those 30s, colder than everywhere else for tonight. Now, as we hit Monday, those clouds do continue. 82 in Island Park, 86 in Jackson. So rebounding very nicely back into those mid-80s for the Tetons, and everywhere else rebounding into those 90s. Central Mountains, 93 in Chalice, 94 in Salmon. Seeing a couple of those clouds, I showed them out on the future tracker right around 2 p.m. until 3 p.m. So a very short window to see those clouds roll through. And then finally for the Snake River Plain, continued summer weather, 96 in Pocatello, 92 in Idaho Falls. And like I said earlier, focusing in on that Blackfoot, all eyes on that, because 96, it's another hot, sunny day for the fair, which is great. But once again, stay hydrated and of course, wear that sunscreen because it's going to be another hot one, and I know a lot of people will be outside at that fair for Labor Day. And of course, that does mean the 3-day weekend, and that means for the third day in a row, that sun sticks around, temperatures stick to those 90s. So all 3 days for this Labor Day weekend have been gorgeous.
Nice.
Although not a lot of us like those hot temperatures. Rain comes back on Friday, but I mean, for almost the entire stretch of the fair, you're seeing those nice hot temperatures. Idaho Falls very similar, all the way until Thursday, those low 90s. Now, once again, unfortunately, the rain does come back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it cools us down into the nice 80s, upper 70s. And of course, that also means we're back into the average range, which is what we need to see as we head into the fall. Teton area very similar, those mid 80s until around Friday with those 70, 77, 75, 78 for your next weekend. So while we did see a nice 3-day weekend this weekend, next weekend it's a little more rainy, maybe a little more stay inside and read a book instead of going outside and enjoying the fair. But of course, fair will be long gone by then. And then finally for the Central Mountains, those nice lower 90s, so a little bit cooler than everywhere else. And then finally, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back down to those mid-80s, back down to the average, and back down to those temperatures we could be expecting for the next couple of months because, you know, fall's here, and we're going to be seeing those temperatures continue to fall.
So are we in the last days of these really high temps, or?
I would be willing to hedge your bets to say, you know, this is the last gasp of summer.
So soak it up, people.
Yeah.
All right.